Hey everybody, we have a couple of these webcams in. Once you get them out of the box, there's a couple of blue buttons. This first one, you push and it raises it up, and then there's another blue button right here that lifts that arm up. Now this is where your iPad goes, is right inside this one here. And you can swivel this by, which one is it? One of them. Oh, this little one right here. And then this one on the end adjusts for your iPad. So you take your iPad and get it turned on to the camera, and then you just set it in here and then pinch that down, and then you've got all the adjustments that you need to go up and down. You can also adjust up and down this way, so that would be kind of like your zoom. To bring it down a little bit closer. There is a little bit of a zoom on your iPads, and you can rotate it a little bit so that it's perfectly up and down. So that's how you unpackage it and get your iPad inside. Of course, when you're done, you can leave it set up, but these are pretty handy and they move pretty well, and so you just fold it back down and put it away. So there you go. Okay everybody, in order to get your document camera to work through an iPad and mirror to your computer, well, we do that and then we project it on to our projector. So it's actually really intuitive, and there's no wires. You can take your iPad wherever and have it cast back to your computer. The computer that you're casting to has to be wired, and so I'm out here in the library, and what we want to do is we want to go to our software center. It should be on your desktop or under the Start menu if you want to find it that way. We're looking for what we call Reflector Teacher. And so I'm going to install that onto my computer, and this will basically turn my computer into an Apple TV, and it will, it'll reflect our iPad or our document camera or whatever app we're showing back to our computer. So I'm going to pause this while we are installing here. Oh, maybe it's done. It is done. So now that it's installed, right here, there's an app for it, Reflector Teacher. We're going to turn that on, and it's going to start a little box for us. And I'll show you what to do next. This is the name of the computer that I will be looking for on my iPad. And so now that I have Reflector on and I know the name, I can jump over to my iPad. And so we'll jump over to that and show you how to get your iPad hooked up to your computer. All right, now we're over to our iPad and we're ready to connect that to our computer. I have Reflector running on my computer. So I swipe down from the top right-hand corner and click on Screen Mirroring. And then I find the name that's listed on my computer, and it's the M404 MCENS10. And so I'll click on that, and it will attempt to connect to Reflector Teacher. Okay, I just figured out that you cannot connect to AirPlay while you're recording your screen. And so making that video, it wasn't working, but it's connected now. And it was really easy to find that number and click on it. And now whatever I do on my iPad, it will mirror to my computer screen. And so if I go ahead and start the camera, and I put my iPad in my document camera holder, you can see that whatever you do, it will project onto your board. And if you're mirroring some things, then you would be able to get that out to your student devices. And so there's a inexpensive way to get a document camera hooked up to your computer. The other really cool thing is you can use something like EduCreations, and this app gives you a blank whiteboard, and you're able to I've got a draft on here, so here's my draft, and you're able to draw things, create things, and show them to the class. You could also go to a website and show things to your students also. So, quick way to connect your iPad to your computer and use a document camera.